Trying to get everything set up here. Hope the audio's working correctly. I've had that problem with the sound lately. I don't know why. Let me log in here so I can get my chat going. Minute 10 and the tournament's going to start. Everything. Oops. I need this set. I don't know why this thing doesn't update sometimes. It's kind of slow on updating. And I'm trying to get got 40 seconds to figure this out. Right now it's just got a black screen here. Why won't it work? It's showing like last week's tournament. There it goes. It updated. Okay, great. Just in time. So now you can see my screen. We're getting ready to go.
10,
Right now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
So I'll either play Tony
4,
D,
3,
Bill
2,
Orton,
1,
or Dave
0.
Oh, God. Well, I guess I'm going to play another C3 Sicilian. Here. I really need to learn openings beyond move 5. Let's see. Or get into this game. I always hate it when I'm having to rush to get everything set up. Hey, shout out to all my boys out there outside the U.S. Occasionally, I have people viewing from France and wherever, all kinds of places. Um, let's see. I know that this bishop comes up here sometimes, and when you move the knight, he can't really do this. That's why I'm thinking I play here first. And then I think I can play here. He's going to go here. That's what he usually does. Now, I've played this move before. You actually don't have to really worry about that move. Not entirely sure why, but you don't. I'll leave this piece sitting here. I want to say it belongs there. So he plays here, you play here. He takes, you take. He takes again. I'll play this. I don't know what to play. I've spent a minute and 20 seconds to get to move 8. It's time to take down the hog eye. I'm going to get rid of that piece. I don't like that pin. I got to beat the hog eye. Oh, I got Bill. Looks like all this is working correctly. I can see my audio bar moving as I'm talking. So I don't understand what's been going on with this thing. You know, it worked great, and all of a sudden, the recordings, the video was really weak, really low. I mean, I had to crank as I said, I had to crank my Apple TV up, way up. Okay, now if he does that, I could take with the pawn. You know, and then he takes, like I could play here, and if he plays here, I take back with a pawn. I have like a little center there. I take this way, and he pushes. I have to play back because I won't be able to take that pawn. I guess I'm gonna do this. Play good moves. Try not to blunder. Simple strategy. As Bobby said, you don't have to play. What did Bobby say again? You don't have to play the best move. Just don't play a bad move. Okay, if I play here, he can take, and I've got these isolated pawns. If I play here, I can do this. Eventually, he's going to take here, though. He's going to play his rook there and cause me some problems. I think the last time I did this and this. I think that's what I'm doing again. This is always a possibility. I find it curious that somebody outside the U.S. might be watching this. I don't know. I mean, are they lower rated and they just learning or what? There's so much content out there in the world today. Chess content. Yeah, I hate to leave this guy back here. Maybe I could move it before, yeah, before I finish my development here. This position is very similar to what we played a few weeks ago. Now, I'm not going to trade. I'm going to play here. And now I'm going to play here. He'll play that. Kick it, and he goes back to there. I can't move this pawn. Move my queen. Something like that. One thing that, oh, he played this to keep my knight from coming in here, I'm pretty sure. Thing he could do is play here. I'll push the pawn, he could trade. And my king would end up not exactly on the best square. You know? Gosh, he's got less time than I do now. That's surprising. The old Haga. Did one of us get disconnected? I believe I still have my connection. Did my Wi-Fi go out or something? Why is he not moving? I'm gonna run speed tests, see if everything's working correctly. Oh, there he goes. He moved. Okay, like I said, he can trade this piece now. But I'm gonna move it anyway. Now, do I take with the king or the rook? I don't think there's much point taking with the rook. I'll take with the king. We've definitely deviated from our game now, from the other game. I have got to watch. It's 37 degrees outside. Is it going to snow or something? He has beaten me 4.5, 1.5. Okay, so now he is stopping that pawn push. I go here or here. Where do I go first? I want to move the rook first. He's got this check. Go here. Could also go here. And I want to go here or here. If I go here, he might go here, which I think is a pretty strong move. I go here and push. Take. I can't do all that. If I play here and he plays here, this pawn is going to fall. So, okay, if I push, knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes. This pawn is still guarded by the knight and I can't win it. This is going to become a permanently backward pawn here, it looks like. I think I'm going to walk my king over here so I can get this rook into the game. I'm getting messages. Why would he move there? To get more. I guess he's trying to stop me from playing this. Push, take. But of course, if I play here, I could at some point do this and work on this pawn. Now that he's done that, I kind of do want to play this move. Because I've got that break, but I've also got this one. I kind of wish I'd left the pawn here. You know? Okay. He's attacking that. I may have to trade, and then he's going to have a rook here, and he's going to pile up on this pawn. But I don't want to. If I push, this queen could go here, target that pawn. I'd have to drop back. He could trade here and make my queen move and then grab the pawn. I don't think taking here and putting his rook on c5 is good for me. I think I'm going to play that. Remove that recapture just in case he does that, but he won't. It also stops me from doing this. Can't do this because he could capture, and this pawn's got a knight and a queen on it, so that won't work. You got to be careful about getting these dead positions like I've got here. Now, is he getting ready to push here? It's the only reason I can think of to move that thing. I could play here and trade queens. Nope, this knight will hang. Capture first and then do that, but I'll go into a lost rook and pawn endgame if I do. Need this to push here. He takes it and he wins this. I'd have to capture here first, then play this. Capture. I'm going to have weak pawns everywhere. This is not good. Play here, he plays here. Anytime I play this, he's just going to play this. I need to try this plan. Yep, that's what I need to do. I mean, I'm sure I'm -2 on the computer at least. I mean, this position's bad. I assume he's going to do this. Come right there. I play here. He doubles. I have to play here. He could play here to attack that rook. I'd have to play here. I could push right now and try to isolate these pawns. Going down the road I was pointing out. He doubles, I push, take. He takes. to take down there, but he's going to be able to attack my queen here. This king needs to be here. He doubles, I push, he captures, I capture. Really? He's attacking that pawn and that pawn. He's going to do it that way. Play here, he captures here, I go here. He plays here, check. Possibly. Push, he takes, I take. This rook comes to here. I go here. I really want to play here and here. Try to open his king side up. I don't think I got time to do it. He plays rook here. I gotta play out here. Check, and I end up here. If I play here, save this pawn. And I'm on that square. Let me try that. Because then I can play here. He gets that pawn. And I do this. What's he going to do about this? Play. Nope. I'm going to try to open up his king position. He's just going to play here. He might. That I did not expect. I need an open file here. Here. So I'd have that check. Uh-oh, I'm getting low on time. I need to be able to play this move. That's square. I need my queen here. He and David Phillips both really take their time, which is good. I'm just wondering if he's going to move the queen back to one of these squares to help defend. You know, he's a pawn up, so he could do that, but I'm going to play this if he moves away. in the C file so I can try to isolate a pawn over here. And he does. Now he is going to be able to push there. I could play this on this move. Boy, my clock's low. I got to build up some time here. Now, can I get anything going in this position? No, I can hang a bishop. All right, good game. Back to the tournament. That one's over. Chaplain P. That guy was here last week. Oh yeah. Floppy, I meant to ask you Friday night to show me your game against Too Fast for Mike, and I forgot to do it. I was too busy playing those stupid tournaments. I want to go over that game sometime where you had to draw in the end game. Look and see. Why am I the only one ever streaming on this? Some of these other masters need to be streaming. When I first came on here, there were other people that streamed. You know, it's been a while, but there were some of them. I am 4-1 against this guy. I remember him. I don't remember how tough he was. But he was good enough to beat me 1 out of 5, so I got to be careful here. I think this is that guy. He's going to play Bishop D7. Totally not sure. There's a square. Look here. How's he guard this pawn? I'll play bishop here. Because if he lets me take it, what does he do about this? Let's say let's find out. No, that's not good. He just weakened his dark squares. Anything going after all that? Right here and then here. actually rather play it this way. Wow. Why did he do that? You plan on coming here? Go here. Here. What's he up to? The thing I like about this is that pawn I can get. But I actually kind of want to play this move. Stops his queen from coming to here. This pawn, you'd take it, the queen would guard it. Maybe rook here. Trying to figure out the right way to do this. Oh, he's going to here with his knight. Okay. Oh, God. This guy plays so fast, it makes me play fast. That's something you should never do, by the way. If your opponent plays fast, you should play slow. The faster he moves, the slower you move. I remember this now. I had made a mistake, a tactical mistake, and he invaded and mated me or something. I remember playing this guy. It was another Roy Lopez. I was white. Does that piece have a better square? My bishop. Where did I put my bishop? Do I exchange it? Put it here or here? Here even? Where does it go? Here, but then he's just going to do this. He's got this nice fianchetto. I think I'm just going to trade. He's still got these color weaknesses. Okay, now do I play here? And then here? I don't think so. Do I play here? Do I play here? Where do I play? I'd love to entice him to move that. I'm doing this just to see if I can talk him into moving this pawn. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to play something like this. Okay, he moved it. That gives my knight that square, and I'll threaten a fork. Also, there's this square. Fortunately, I can't get to it very quickly. Let's start by doing this. I could come back to here and threaten to go to here or here. play here. That'll slow him down for a little bit. I could play here. Captures. Queen captures, pawn captures, knight check. And I win a rook. If I play here and he doesn't, oh, wait a minute. If I play here, captures, captures, knight captures, check, I still win a rook for a knight. If I play here, he leaves it alone, doesn't do anything. And I capture and drop that in on him. I think this is my move. It's really iffy if this is correct. Very iffy. This guy, his time has been over 10 minutes ever since the beginning of the game. I've spent 6 minutes plus the increment. Yep. Well, he's finally thinking. Whoop, bro. I will take that. Ding, 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 ding. Guess he still wants to play. Don't move fast. I think this guy, I think he was listening to my stream one week. I made a couple of comments. Seemed like I vaguely remember something like that. Can't play there, he can't play there. I guess I could play here. Just don't drop your queen. That's very important. When one is a queen up, one does not want to drop the queen. You know? I'll put on my Fitbit and see what my heart rate is. Yep, the knight's got to go back. I'm going to win the night. All right, I got to win. Probably got a rating point. And Flappy is playing a lot of games. 1, 2, 3. Good games. Oh, wait, don't forget about Book of the Week. Char Sport of 3.5 to a half. I've played this guy before. 3.5 a half. I don't remember playing him last time. I don't remember what happened. This is about where I run out of theory. What's this one called? This is the Berlin, right? To turn it into a 4 knights. I think I'm going to do it. These guys just know too much theory. He did that. Isn't this a move? I think I got a book on this opening. I really think I do. The knight d5, 4 knights. I can swear I think I got a book on it. I probably got a book on everything. After this game, we'll do book of the week. Hmm. All right. I've done that. Guess it doesn't matter now. Play here. He comes here. I don't like that. I think I'm going to do this. He can always go here. Yeah. You can always go there. Okay. Here. Capture. Do I need to worry about this pawn at all? Not sure that I do. Here. I really, so if I play rook e1, he goes here. I think he can attack that square. The queen here, he goes here. All right, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I want to play this move. That's why I'm doing all this. I could actually use the restroom this round. Be right back. Kind of nice. Oh, congratulations. This piece is getting ready to get trapped. That is not a good thing. Not at all. He's going to trap my bishop. Here. Can't even play the knight because of this. This is one of these double king pawn traps. I used to know when I was a kid, and now I don't know. I forgot them all. Let's see. I'll get 2 pawns for it if I just go here. You'll have this weak backward pawn. play here. He's going to drop the knight in on me right here. You know, the thing about trading, though, is I've got that passed pawn, and this one can become a passed pawn. No, trading sounds like a really bad idea, but I'm kind of tempted to do it. Play here, he plays here. I gotta move the queen again. The knight's in a good position. He's got an anchor, but his d pawn's isolated. If I push, the d pawn's isolate. Okay, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna let him come in here. Now, where do I go? Here? Stops his rook from coming over, stops this piece from going up here, stops this piece from going up here. Wow. Guess he's going right here. So I better go like this. Guard my f-pawn. Now he's wanting to push, attacking my queen. So I am going to have to go here, I believe. Does that mean this would win his queen or his knight? Okay, if I push here, he can't move the knight without losing his queen. And he does not have a check. Which means he's going to have to give up the knight. It's the way I read it anyway. I cannot go here. I could let him capture it. I could move here, attack that one. If he captured here, he's still going to have that queen check. Or he could put a rook there and then play queen here. That's something to be careful about. He plays rook here and queen here. How do I defend that pawn? That's a good question. How do I defend that pawn? Okay, if he plays play here, he captures. But I capture with check. I'll admit these pawns are pretty bad. They're pretty ferocious. Like if I play here and he plays rook here, I'm going to play like here to stop his queen from coming in. This is going to be really hard to stop all this. You know? You know, he can also look at doing this, busting me open. All right, if I play here, he drops this rook on me, and I play here, stop his queen from going there. He plays his other rook over. At that point, I'm going to have to attack his rook. You know, a massive trade out on that square. This is going to get really ugly. And I think he's got some really. Maybe I should have sacked the bishop for the 2 pawns. I was thinking about that. You know, just captures, queen captures, just to cool him off and to get control of that square. Okay, he's going to play it that way, and he's going to win this piece. That's the move I didn't see. Right. First, let's get him out of here. He's back to +2. He's looking at dropping his rook down here. I play here and he just moves this piece somewhere. Does something like that with it. How do I ever get back to guard this? I've got to do something. Hey, Floppy wrote me some mess. I blundered an endgame against this guy. You were crushing him? It happens, I tell you. I've dropped a couple of things in this game. I've dropped 2 pieces in this game. He dropped 1. How you like that? Okay, he's going to get this pawn. I'm going to check him first. Play here. Make him move his queen. Get moved to here. Attack that pawn. I really kind of want my queen on the 3rd rank as the deal. Guard all this. I'm probably going to get mated. He's got this. He wants it. Gosh, I hate to give him the 7th rank. I'm going to have to lose a pawn and go into an endgame. Wow. This reminds me of an end game I had a couple of weeks ago. Can he do that? Yes, he can. Where's your square, buddy? Did I not stop that pawn? He pushes it. I have to walk over, don't I? He's going to check and win my rook. There's nothing I can do about it. Here he queens with check. Yep, nothing I can do about it. All right, I resign. I don't know about these guys, you know? 1846, never spends more than a minute. I'm not saying he used a computer. I'm just saying, you know, some of these people are kind of either really underrated or I don't know what. I mean, after playing those guys on chess.com, I never know what to expect. Playing a tournament, the guy that's rated 300 wins it. Anyway, book of the week. It's time for book of the week. This one's a real tome. Tome. Big old thick book. This book, I was wondering how long I'd had it because I knew I had it at least 15 years. Copyright 2007. Gloucestershire Publishers. Formerly Everyman Publishers. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had a different name. I thought they just went out of business. Anyway, book of the week this week is Glenn Fleer, who's a grandmaster. Practical endgame play, beyond the basics. You gotta love this. It says, the definitive guide to the end games that really matter. Okay, now if that wasn't bragging enough, check this one out. The most important in-game book ever published. Get a load of that. The most, okay, I can't do this backwards. The most important in-game book ever published. Okay, I think that's a stretch. It says Everyman Chess down here. Practical in-game play beyond the basics by Glenn Fleer. When I got this book, look how thick it is. I was really excited about this book. I was super excited and spent a lot of time with it for probably 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, not anything more than that. It's massive. This looks like a college textbook. Look at this, dude. This thing is insane. How many pages is it, by the way? 543 pages. Practical Endgame. He wrote another one called something like Basic Endgame. So this is beyond the basics. Anyway, what he did was he studied NQE, not quite an endgame, which he called a nuki. Position with a maximum of 1 piece each. Why did I write this book? Good question. What is an endgame anyway? And what on earth is a nuki? Nuki. Theory or practice? What are the key factors? This is all in the preface. What is harmony? Question of technique. How can the reader benefit from this book? Okay, the chapter headings. Section 1, I'll just read off the section headings. Clear material advantage. Section 2, only minor pieces. Section 3, asymmetric struggles. Section 4, Rook and Minor Pieces. Section 5, Heavyweight Struggles. So he's got like 2 rooks versus rook and minor piece. I'm just choosing some random ones here. 2 bishops versus 2 minor pieces. Queen versus rook and knight. Queen versus 2 rooks. Rook and bishop versus rook and knight. I mean, he's got some really, really cool end games that he looks at. I don't think I've heard of Glenn Fleer since this book was published. But, they look like, they're real kind of clean, basic positions. At least we've got more pawns on them than I remembered. But, here's an example. Karpov Svidler. And not a ton of analysis. Real clean diagrams, just a little bit of analysis. Something like that. A lot of really kind of interesting positions. I thought this was a really good idea for a book. He just covers some sort of simple positions with just a couple of pieces on the board. Here's rook and two rooks versus 2 rooks with some pawns. Khan versus Capablanca, Moscow 36. But again, just real basic kind of positions. Not theoretical positions, but just basic positions. Just a little bit of analysis about them. Fair amount of words, he's got some. He discusses them. Discusses the positions. I remember, though, the side with rook and bishop is trying to win. This was, they used to call this the Fischer endgame. Rook and bishop versus rook and knight. Because he had 3 really famous games where he won that endgame. Fischer Taimanov, match game 4. I must have studied this one more than the others because it really opens it up. It would take me multiple years to read half of that. I'd say it's going to take a little while, that's for sure. That's what it looks like. I don't know. After 2 weeks, I'm not really sure what happened. I kind of I guess I got onto something else. The NQE of rook and knight each occurs about as frequently as that of rook and same colored bishops, making it either the 3rd or 4th most common. So he's used computer databases to figure out what are the most common endgames and then study those. He's got the large database, Megabase 2005, plus recent games, 4.42%, 2,600 plus players, 4.2%, my database, 4.1%. When I started this work, I had in mind a rather positional chapter with the main aspects being quiet maneuvering and the timing of exchanges. In fact, it turned out that the rooks and knights seemed prone to indulge in hand-to-hand fighting. He's got some. He's tried to look at end games that are real practical. That's why it's called practical end game play beyond the basics. Welcome to a new type of end game book, a book that includes the most common end games you will ever encounter. Examinations of material balances you will reach in almost half of your games. Over 500 pages of grandmaster advice and analysis, assisted by the latest computer software, circa 2005 or 6 or 7. Forget those books which just recycle established theory. Well, I don't want to forget them, but forget those books which concentrate on fantastical studies. Okay, that I might agree with. Grandmaster and endgame expert Glenn Fleer has created an in-depth book of all endgames which feature either 2 pieces for each side or 2 pieces against 1. He's an experienced trainer and coach. He has many chess books to his name, including Test Your Endgame Thinking and Improve Your Endgame Play. Anyway, that's book of the week, 543 pages. It's like a phone directory. Glenn Fleer, Practical Endgame Play, Beyond the Basics. So, book of the week for this week. Next, I guess I'm going back in for one more game. I got time for one more. Go Mosaic Rookie Knights. Somebody said, oh, that's Georgia. Yelled that out. Why doesn't it say I'm streaming? It doesn't say that. Why doesn't it say that up here? I wonder if people have dropped out of the tournament. Oh, 1400. I played this guy before. Yeah, I'm 3-0 against him. Multiple years to read half of that book, huh? That's funny. I look back on it, I'm just like, I can't believe how much studying I've done in chess. It's a lot. I don't think that's necessarily the thing to do. Maybe I should have just been playing. Now it says I'm streaming. That last game was ridiculous. I would seriously weaken that diagonal. I'm looking for a cheapo. I don't think I'm going to find it. I see it says you're streaming. It does say that now. I don't know what happened with my streaming thing. He still hasn't done this. Huh. You know, this guy has no weakness, so I shouldn't be looking for something. Just play strong moves. Gonna play here. He may be one of these guys that has a system. They always play the same moves, you know. Check. So I could go here. Attack my queen. I really want to kind of attack over here. Not that I think I'm gonna necessarily get anything out of it. See, I kind of want to do this. Also do this. Once he moves that piece. Let's start with this. I could play here. I could play here. His queen. I like that one. We'll try that. Trying to get in a little chess. Let's see, I lost game 1. I think I won game 2 and lost game 3, something like that. Was this your last move? Multiple years to read half of that book. That really cracked me up. You know, volume 1, the absolute basics. I never bought it. Never bought it. I'll take that one. I got lucky there. Book of the week. Monday team battle. Sorry about the squeaky chair. I am going to do something about it someday. You had to guard the rook. Now I can take this pawn with either the knight or the queen. Take it with the queen. I think that's the way to go. Norbert won't let me. Old knight f7 check, smother mate him. I don't think I've ever had a game in my life where I got to smother mate somebody. If I do that and he captures, this pawn's going to hang. Maybe I better wait on that. Let's bring this guy to the center. He will gift me a rook. Too much chess. My mouse shoulder's acting up. This is going to put me on the 7th rank, which is where I want to be. I would just hung that pawn. That was nice. Got to stop moving so fast. He guards the other one. Where do you move? stop there and give check. I'll put that bishop on b4 and bring my other rook to the center. This guy deserves to be where? Bink, 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 bink. Darth Vader, 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's not going to really get me anything, but I'm going to try it anyway. If I can get this pawn. Now this guy's a true 1400. I don't mind playing him. We'll put this piece here so he can't attack my backward pawn. This one's going here next. If I didn't get paired with Checkmate Turtle, I don't think Magnus could even beat him tonight. I want the only open file. I think it'd be interesting to watch Magnus play a bunch of, like the guys in this tournament. One game against each of them. Not at the same time. You know, just different times. See what happens. Because some grandmasters, you know, if they play low-rated players, sometimes they lose. I was +5 earlier. What did I do? I lost 2 pawns. I thought I was +7 earlier. Guess he wants to back rank me. I'm just messing around looking for things I could do. Yeah, I want to remove that piece. Checkmating turtle. There's more than one turtle on here. Oh man. Oh yeah, of course he can do that. Oh, Floppy's back playing. Cool. We got 10 minutes left. All right, he's attacking that pawn. I guess I'm going to have to defend it. Notice how he's got me blocked out over here. I can't go this direction. Okay, I'm taking the rooks off. Next, I'm taking these pawns off. Then I'm going to move here so I can stop him from going this direction. Nine minutes left in the tournament. Now I'm going to do one of these things to him. You would have to stop. Oh, I guess he resigned. Good game, Tyler. We'd have to stock a lot of fish. 8:25 left in the tournament, so I'm not going to try to play another game. There's Coffee Castle, Hog Eye. I'm looking for my compadres. I did not do well. Let's see, Little Rock Chess. J Payne, Floppy, Awestruck, me, Ibarra. We finished with 30. Fox Valley finishes with 100, 99. LaSac finishes with 94. We're in sixth place. That's usually, we finish somewhere around six or five or maybe four. Seven minutes left in this tournament. Checkmating Turtles rated 1825. Dr. Gannon, whoever that is. I saw his name over here earlier. You all 12 teams. Checkmating Turtle. Boy, Masac's really close. This could go either way. One team's got 102 and one team's got 99. Six oh eight. Yeah, you can see what I'm seeing. 106 to 99. This is a really close finish. What's this guy talking about? He's completely lost. He's got a bishop and knight against a queen, 2 bishops and a knight. Says he didn't see his knight was hanging. It doesn't matter. He's lost whether his knight's hanging or not. Huh. I'm just finishing it up, watching the video, watching the tournament. Still need to get another mouse. Still need to fix my squeaky chair. What the? I guess he resigned. Dr. Gann. Is this? Why does it keep showing him? They both berserked. What opening is this that they're playing? This looks for all the world like a book line. Rut row. Did this guy just lose a piece? Gave him that, dude. I think he could have won a piece. This game has got some craziness in it. It really does. I don't understand what's going on with these guys. This guy's rated 1925. It's a little weird the way he's playing. Floppy, I feel your pain. I don't think I lost any tonight that I was winning, but I sure have done it before. And I'll take a look at that one in a minute. I'll just wait for the tournament to finish in a minute and a half. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how this Dr. Gannon guy got to be 5th in the tournament. I guess he. Oh, J Payne 7 said brutal. Are you referring to your game, my game, Dr. Gannon's game? Maybe he's a sleeper GM. Dr. Gannon? Good game, dinosaur. Who's the dinosaur? I don't know what they're talking about. It's amazing how close this tournament was. Mosaic's like 10 points behind Fox Valley. Oh, Dr. Gannon. The pain is real. I mean, is this guy that good? Is that the one they were saying he was using a computer? They thought he was using a computer? Let me see if I can pull up your game floppy before we go. I wonder if I just go to the chat and wonder if I can go to chat and click the link you sent me. Yes, I can. Charsport, I played that guy tonight. So you were black. Oh, wow. You're playing this game as black? Oh, gosh. So once you let him queen, there's nothing you can do after that, is there? Use a little tactic on you to win. Well, I'm wondering here. Yeah, the rook sack. I know what you're saying. I didn't see it either. You know what I'm honest? Your pawns aren't probably advanced enough. I was wondering if you could play rook. Square is this? Rook d7. Check. He moves his king. Take, check. King up. I mean, I'm wondering if these pawns don't win against that rook. Looks like they do. They're good enough to win, it looks like. Okay, what if you check him and he moves forward, then he's dead lost. If he moves back, rook takes, check. King e6. Yeah, I think you're winning. Yeah, I think you're winning after that. But I mean, not by much. The best line says minus 1.4. Consider rook d7 check, take the pawn, win against rook. Yeah, I thought that was winning. I mean, it says the best line says minus 1.4, but he's gonna have a hard time stopping those pawns. There are just so many of them. I tough for someone to play white here unless they're a GM. Yeah, dude, I know what you're saying. I mean, I wonder about that too. You know, these guys. I mean, missing the tactic in the end game. Done it a million times. I don't think I would have seen that one. I really don't. You make a move, check, drags you away from your rook and queens. And after that, you are lost. That's bad, man. That is some bad luck. Oh, the computer only gives 3 moves that win. E3, that's interesting. Rook E8, moving the rook away from his king. Rook D7 check, King C6, rook takes B7. Probably the best one is Rookie 8. Who is this guy you were playing Char Sport? 1836. That's a heck of a move to find. I mean, you are crushing this guy. You got 4 pawns to 1. The problem is his is on the 7th. E3. He did. Yeah, I think I was one of them, wasn't I? Char Sport, I think he beat me, didn't he? Oh man, I mean the evaluation bar is skipping around in this game. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. It's sitting here on infinite analysis, and the evaluation bars going up and down. Said some good luck. Man, that is an interesting game. 3 mistakes, 2 mistakes, 1 blunder, 1 blunder. 55 and 42. So E3, Rook E6 check, King takes, push. Yeah, E2, Queen, Queen. He's got the first check, but you're going to win. Definitely going to win. Yeah, tell me about it, man. I mean, I know a lot of people think end games are unimportant, but look what can happen. You know, I mean, I'm just a fair to middling end game player, and I've won so many end games. It's crazy. Yeah, book of the week. It's this book is not written at a super high level. I mean, the analysis could easily be, somebody could easily go through this, but he's got advice in here too. You know, but I don't know. I just, you know what I mean? I just don't know. I mean, I got better at end games by studying a lot of end games, but I'm still not that great at it. You know, so I don't know. This game is maddening. You know that. Boy, that was a tough game to lose. I don't blame you for being brought down by that one. Fox Valley won the tournament. Yeah. They won by 10 points. J Payne 7 was our top scorer. I think I'm done with my broadcast for tonight. Floppy, remind me next week. Let's go this Friday if you're on. Let's go over the game with Too Fast for Mike or whatever it was, whatever his name is. Let's take a look at that one. Tell you, I had to work a ton yesterday. I was up there for 8 hours. So I'm tired tonight. So I'm probably calling it quits. But yeah, see you on Friday. Yeah, do remind me. I'll drop out of whatever tournament I'm in. Let's go over that game. So Floppy, I'll talk to you later. And all the other Deep Geek fans out there. I'm signing off after another week. Another Monday team battle. Yeah, it was fun at least. Even though we had some tough losses. See you, Floppy. And to everybody I say, bye.